Hey, TVs, it's Psychic Bob. It is so awesome to be with you guys. Woo! Here we are. It's Wednesday, Wiccan Wednesday. Psychic Bob's been in readings all day, been a little crazy around here. So I'm a little late getting out my video. But I just want you guys to know I love you and I didn't forget you. Well, I've been, here at Spirit Channel, I've been getting a lot of letters. We have a lot of new viewers here who are new to my channel, new to Wicca, don't know a lot about what we do here. And I've been getting a number of letters lately from people who are getting scared because they see pentacles behind me and they see me wearing pentacles. And people are saying, what is that? I thought this was a good channel. Is that a devil worship sign? No. Pentacle is not a devil worship sign. There is a reverse pentacles when they turn the pentacle upside down. See, so we've got one point up and you flip it over so the point is down. That is used commonly by the Satanists as their symbol. It has nothing to do with us. They basically stole our symbol. Now, certain branches of Wicca do use the pentacle upside down, but it represents the second degree. So the 2 points up represent 2, which means second degree. But traditionally, the pentacle is worn in an upright position. Second degree, by the way, I should probably explain that. In Wicca, traditional Wicca, there are 3 levels of initiation. There's first degree, second degree, and third degree. At second degree, one becomes a priest. Third degree, one becomes a high priest. And anyways, each stage has its own symbols. And in some covens, the traditional symbol for second degree is the reverse pentacle. And in that case, it is not wicked. It represents the student embracing the concept of spirit descending into matter. And they study during that year the interplay of spirit and matter. It's a year for spell work studies particularly. So it is not an evil symbol, but the Satanists do use it as a sign of the sabbatical goat and represents Satan. But for the Wiccans, it does not represent that, okay? Anyways, I wanted to come here because I thought maybe to help clarify this, especially for the new people. Now, I know those of you who've been with me a long time already know this, but it's always good sometimes to go back and just have a refresher on certain basics of the craft. I have a book out called Psychic Bob's Book of Wiccan Wisdom, and you'll notice I have a pentacle or a pentagram on front of it. Traditionally, a pentagram is the star alone, like that. But when we put it in a circle, as on my shirt, then it's a pentacle. Either way, the terms are interchangeable. But I wrote an article here in this book called The Sacred Pentagram. Okay, and you can see there's my art. I did that drawing, by the way. That's my own crystal star, I call it. And it's called the Crystal Pentagram. And I hand drew that. Isn't that beautiful? So, we're going to have a little reading about this. Excuse me, Psychic Bob's having some allergies here. All right. So it says, put on my glasses, the Sacred Pentagram. The pentagram is the witch's sacred symbol. As Christians have the cross, and Jewish people have the Star of David, and Muslims have the Star and Crescent, so the Wiccans have the pentagram as the identifying symbol of their faith. In the pentagram, witches see the unity of the cosmos. Each point represents one of the elements that are found in creation. Altogether, they are earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. The top point of the pentagram represents the spirit of divinity that arches over all creation. That's this point here, okay? And maintains order and blesses life. The pentagram is also a sign of protection and reminds Wiccans that The Lord and Lady, the God and Goddess, are with them. As Christians oftentimes bless items and people with the sign of the cross, so too Wiccans often give blessings by making the sign of the pentagram over people, places, and things. Our pentagram here is one of antique cut crystal and is an heirloom from the Victorian era. That's my drawing. That's what it represents, a cut crystal pentagram. You can be assured that the witch who owns this fine cut glass pentagram treasures it and is the envy of all the witches who get to see it. Isn't that beautiful? So imagine that in sparkling cut crystal. There you go. So, the pentagram is nothing to be afraid of. I know that some of the new people are confusing it with Satanism. We don't do Satanism at this channel, nor in our order, the Order of the Purple Cord. And if you're new to Wicca, you may want to, take some time and pop over to our Facebook page, the Order of the Purple Cord. I'll put the link below. And, study it, meet people there, learn, because we're all about learning. Now, I also have in my Book of Shadows here, by the way, if you like this cover, I bought this from Lady Angela at Rare Wicca Spells. They have all different book covers over there. If you go to her website at rarewiccaspells.com, you can find it. But isn't that beautiful? It looks like it's made of leather. But anyways, I have different pages in my Book of Shadows. And I have a page here that I thought I would take out and show you on the pentagram. Now, I put all my spell pages inside plastic sheets like this. It preserves them. And that way I can flip them through and they don't get messed up in my book. But here's one, and you can also buy this over at Lady Angela's site, and it's called the Pentagram. And it gives pictures of various pentagrams, and it shows and tells a little bit about the history. See, so as we're talking about, here's the top point of the pentagram that is spirit. And we've got air, we've got earth, fire, and water. And so these are the elements of the universe, and they are united under the spirit. Isn't that great? So I thought I'd read here a little bit of the history of the pentagram. And, you really should get one of these sheets. They're beautiful. You can frame it and put it on the wall. In fact, I'm going to buy another one to frame, but I'm going to keep this one in my Book of Shadows. And here it goes. It says, the pentagram has had many names through the ages. Penta Alpha, which means 5 A's, the endless knot, the pentacle of the Virgin, the seal of the microcosm, the star of knowledge, the pentacle of the Templars, and according to some, the seal of Solomon. Medieval churchmen, however, called it the witch's foot or the wizard's star, goblin's cross, druid's foot, and devil's sign. It has been used by Americans, by Americans. Well, it is used by Americans on the flag. That's a whole other subject. It has been used by Sumerians, Kabbalists, Celts, Egyptians, Christians, and Gypsies. It stands for spirit ruling the world of matter, also life, health, protection, especially against hostile spirits, and also a human being as microcosm of the universe. The points can represent the 5 senses, stages of life, or states of consciousness. Small ones of silver are amulets favored by witches. On a disc of wood or metal, it is the witch's pentacle. Now that's the actual altar tool. The ritual tool of the earth. Okay, the pinnacle and the altar is the tool of earth. If inverted, it can stand for the horned god, or for spirit hidden in matter or subject to it. So that's the reverse pentagram. So yes, it can also represent Cernunnos, which I forgot. So But that's a little bit about the pentagram. And I would encourage you guys, pop over to Lady Angela's site at rarewiccaspells.com and pick one of these up, okay? But I did just want to come here today and share those thoughts with you because, as I said, I'm getting so many new people and they're seeing my background, they see my clothes, and they don't understand. They say, well, I didn't think you were a Satanist. But I'm not a Satanist. I'm a Wiccan, okay? And they are different. So anyways, I hope that gives you a little insight on the pentagram. Tell me, listen, in the box below, tell me, do you use the pentagram? Have you worked with it before? Maybe you're new to the craft and just now discovering, or maybe you're not even a Wiccan and you've been drawn to the pentagram. Tell me about your experiences. Maybe you have had an experience where you've been in danger and you've invoked the power of the pentagram or the pentacle and it saved you. I'd love to hear that as well. Maybe you used it in a spell and it gave you amazing results. So anyways, just share with me your thoughts about that. I'd sure love to hear about it. Well, listen, guys, I've got more readings to do. Psychic Bob's very busy right now, but I thank you for being patient with me to get this video out. So I send you guys my blessings today, my love, and know that I'm with you. We'll be back here tomorrow on Thursday. We've got Zodiac Thursday. We're going to talk all about the astrology that's going on this week. So make sure to be back here. We'll see you then. In the meantime, take care and always blessed be.